Okay, got a review and look at both pros and cons of what we've done this year. I'm gonna go off the ones that I've still got on my YouTube channel, and the first one is the first one we did, which is visually representing music. Okay, let's see what this is like. Oh yeah, I chose the jazz to contrast with the graffiti as sort of a new and old vibe, which I think kind of works, but some of these shots are fitting to the jazz music and then some just appear a bit random, which I'm not liking. It's vibrant though, and the contrast of the different colours is pretty cool. It does feel a bit where it's just random cool shots of graffiti though. And I did not fade out the music, which is pretty amateur. If I was to do that again, yeah, I'll definitely make sure the music fades out and just have more of a structure to that one. But it's the first one I attempted and I'm fairly happy with it. The second one we did was Cardiff at Night, which was when we were in the groups of threes doing it to a poem. Let's see what this is like. Oh yeah. A fair point which was made in our evaluation is I called it Cardiff at Night, which was probably a stupid idea considering a lot of the shots are during the day. But I was trying to show the contrast between the two halfway through, but it didn't really come off that way. With this one, it was a lot of generic like time lapse of people walking in cars, and it just seemed like everyone else's, I guess. The colours for the night shots look way better as well. That's why if I was to do it again and call it Cardiff at Night, definitely just make the whole thing shot at night. Also turn the audio up as well. It's not very good. Again with the first one, the same as the first one, it's like generic shots. There's no, it's not very unique, which is pretty disappointing. These night shots are much better with the lighting, the different fairy lights and stuff that you can find around Cardiff. That one I'm less happy with than the first one. It does feel like there's no personality or difference to it. The New York at Night poem, it sort of worked. It's not the best. The final one that's on YouTube is the reunion, which I did sound for, and that's the one where we all had to make scripts. And if I remember, our actors did not turn up really late, and we had to get some amateurs, like friends to do it, and it did not come across that well. Yeah, this ain't the best acting in the world.
the pod now? Yeah, it was Peru. Yeah, I fly it in 2 days.
Yeah, that's acting.
Alright, man. Alright, see you later. Bye. What are you smiling at?
Nothing.
Why do you say you can go? Don't ask me yet.
I'm sorry. I thought I could. It's my mum.
The inside of the pub looks much better than the outdoor shots. I put Neil Young, Heart of Gold, underneath. During this scene, I think it works quite well
How
because
have I been?
Yeah, I just mean like since
it's a good tune.
I left, you know. How's your mum?
She's alright. You know how she is.
Well,
Where'd
she's
you go?
the actress is trying not to laugh, which isn't very good that we've used that shot.
Backpacking. Who did you go with?
Well, I just went on my own. You know.
Yeah, it's such a shame the actors couldn't get through. It would have made this a lot better.
I didn't mean to leave as
There's some nice shots of like the hands touching together and the boyfriend being over the shoulder.
It's nothing. Go away.
But the conversation just seems just pretty forced.
Doesn't matter.
I remember on the day we had to spend forever trying to find the perfect shot with Viv, and I don't think that went very well. I think that it sort of sacrificed some other time that we could have spent on other shots instead of spending half of our time on just this
5
one.
years ago, I made mistakes. You just come with me now.
Where to? I gotta sleep. When?
Don't know. I'll get on the next flight. 2 days.
Well, when? You could come find us. I'm scared.
With the script being quite good for this one, it had a lot more potential than
You can before.
the other projects I was involved with throughout the year.
I'm scared.
It's just a shame.
Let's go.
I feel if we had a bit more time on it as well, it could have came out pretty good.
Think about it.
The final shot here of her looking off into the distance is nice, where she just lingers. It's pretty good. Yeah. Well, they're the ones that I've got on YouTube.